On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Sneak.
To go somewhere, or take someone or something somewhere secretly or stealthily. To steal or do something secretly or stealthily.
Examples:
Sneak a cigarette. Sneak out of danger. The children tried to sneak out and eat the candy.
Downstairs.
On or to a lower or ground floor of a building.
Examples:
Creep downstairs. Escort him downstairs. Please get the desk downstairs.
Blackface.
Considered offensive, a form of theatrical makeup used to portray a negative and stereotypical caricature of black people, often involving the use of darkening makeup on the face.
Examples:
Blackface makeup. Blackface performance. The use of blackface in entertainment is widely regarded as offensive and inappropriate.
Confuse.
To mistake one thing for another, to make somebody hard to understand.
Examples:
Confuse the listener. Confuse fantasy with reality. Her remarks confused the debate.
Minstrel.
Historically, a medieval poet, musician, or performer who traveled from place to place, often entertaining audiences with music, song, and poetry. A performer or entertainer who performs traditional or folk music, storytelling, or other forms of performance art.
Examples:
Minstrel show. Traveling minstrel. The king often hired a minstrel to entertain him and his court with music and stories.
Cork.
A type of light and buoyant material that comes from the bark of the cork oak tree, often used as a stopper for bottles or as a material for insulation or flooring. Verb: to close or seal something with a cork or similar stopper.
Examples:
Cork a bottle. Cork flooring. She used a cork board to display her favorite photographs.
Exaggerate.
To describe or represent something as better or worse than it is.
Examples:
Exaggerate in degree. Exaggerate story. She exaggerated the extent of her injuries to get more money from the settlement.
Wig.
A head covering made of synthetic or real hair worn for a variety of reasons, including as a fashion accessory, to conceal hair loss or baldness, or as part of a costume.
Examples:
Curly wig. Blonde wig. She decided to wear a pink wig to the costume party.
Parody.
A comedic or satirical imitation of serious work intended to ridicule or criticize.
Examples:
Political parody. Parody song. The play was a parody of a famous Shakespearean tragedy.
Intersperse.
To scatter or distribute among or between other things, to insert or place something at intervals.
Examples:
Intersperse his speech. Intersperse exclamation marks. The author interspersed anecdotes throughout the book to break up the text and make it more engaging.
Stump.
To cause to be perplexed or confused. Noun, the base part of a tree that remains standing after the tree has been felled.
Examples:
The riddle stumped everybody. We are stumped with the problem. He is stumped with the question.
Interlude.
A period of time between two events or periods of activity, often marked by a pause or break, a brief entertainment or performance between two larger acts or events.
Examples:
Musical interlude. Brief interlude. The interlude between acts allowed the audience to stretch their legs and chat.
Skit.
A short, often humorous performative piece or act, typically performed in a comic or satirical tone or style, as part of a variety show or a theatrical or musical performance.
Examples:
Comedy skit. Political skit. The comedy group performed a hilarious skit about life in quarantine.
Interlocutor.
A person who participates in a conversation or dialogue, a person who speaks or converses with another.
Examples:
Speak with an interlocutor. Find an interlocutor. She was my interlocutor, facilitating the conversation between the two sides.
MC.
A short for MC, a master of ceremonies, who introduces speakers, performers, or entertainers and keeps the event moving smoothly. Verb, to act as the master of ceremonies or a host of an event, typically by introducing performers, speakers, or other participants, and helping to keep the event organized and flowing smoothly.
Examples:
Talented MC. MC a wedding. The radio show MC interviewed the celebrity guest about their latest project.
Clown.
A performer, typically in a circus, who wears distinctive makeup and costumes and plays practical jokes, and performs tricks or stunts to entertain audiences.
Examples:
A clown act. Act as a clown. She dressed up as a Halloween clown with a rainbow wig and oversized red nose.
Hypersexualized.
Characterized by the excessive or exaggerated focus on or depiction of sexual activity, often for commercial or entertainment purposes.
Examples:
Hypersexualized culture. Hypersexualized marketing. The fashion industry has been criticized for hypersexualized women's bodies in advertisements.
Wench.
Considered offensive and is generally not used in modern English, a young woman or girl, usually of low social status.
Examples:
wench costume, serving wench. The pirate ship had a wench who cooked meals for the crew and helped with the sails.
Arrogant.
Having or revealing an exaggerated sense of one's importance or abilities.
Examples:
an arrogant attitude. Grow arrogant. He was so arrogant that he thought he was always right.
Dandy.
A man who is excessively fastidious in his dress and manner. Adjective, very good.
Examples:
in a dandy manner. Fine and dandy. He was a positive dandy and always dressed in the finest clothing.
Antic.
Ludicrously strange and unusual, playful or amusing.
Examples:
antic disposition. Comedic antic. The children's antics made everyone laugh.
Illiterate.
Unable to read or write, lacking knowledge in a particular field.
Examples:
illiterate population. Illiterate adult. He was illiterate and could not read the instructions.
Buffoon.
A foolish or comical person, especially one who is the butt of ridicule, someone who acts in a silly or exaggerated manner.
Examples:
play the buffoon. Buffoon character. The CEO's foolish decisions turned him into a buffoon of the business world.
Wildfire.
A large, uncontrolled fire that spreads quickly through a natural area, such as a forest, grassland, or mountain slope.
Examples:
wildfire spread. Arson caused wildfire. The wildfire destroyed hundreds of homes and forced thousands of people to evacuate.
Applaud.
To express approval of someone or something by clapping the hands.
Examples:
applaud his courage. Applaud the orchestra. I enthusiastically applaud my rival's achievement.
Humanize.
To make something or someone more humane or compassionate, to make something more relatable or understandable to humans.
Examples:
humanize my pet. Humanize a room. The charity event aims to humanize the homeless rather than treat them as mere statistics.
Ridicule.
Speech or behavior that makes fun of or mocks someone or something. Teasing, sarcasm, or scornful remarks that are intended to belittle or humiliate. Verb, to mock, criticize, or make fun of someone or something in a scornful or derisive way.
Examples:
public ridicule. Ridicule at his expense. The ridicule from his classmates made him feel embarrassed and ashamed.
Abolitionist.
A person who advocates for the abolition, The act of doing away with something, of slavery or some other practice considered unjust.
Examples:
Slavery abolitionist, women's rights abolitionist. Harriet Tubman was a well-known abolitionist who fought for the freedom of enslaved people.
Filthy.
Dirty or unclean, often to an extreme or offensive degree, morally offensive or obscene.
Examples:
Filthy streets, filthy language. The hotel room was filthy with dirty sheets and stained carpets.
Scum.
A layer of unwanted or unclean material that forms on the surface of a liquid or a solid, often containing dirt, oil, or other debris, also used figuratively to describe undesirable people or groups.
Examples:
Bathtub scum, scum of the earth. The scum on the pond's surface made seeing the fish swimming below difficult.
Complexion.
The natural color, texture, and appearance of a person's skin, especially their face.
Examples:
Complexion cream, dull complexion. Her skincare routine paid off, as her complexion was glowing and healthy looking.
Fraternal.
Relating to or like a brother or brothers of twins, derived from two separate fertilized ova, equals the female reproductive cell.
Examples:
Fraternal twins, a fraternal association. He recommended that they take out fraternal life insurance.
Indelible.
Cannot be removed, erased, or forgot.
Examples:
An indelible ink, an indelible disgrace. She left an indelible mark on our country's literature.
Imprint.
To make a mark or impression on a surface, to leave a lasting impression or influence on someone or something. Noun, a mark or impression made by pressing or stamping something onto a surface, a distinctive feature or characteristic that is left by something or someone.
Examples:
DNA imprint, imprint a memory. He wanted to imprint his brand logo on the product.
Psyche.
The human soul, mind, or spirit.
Examples:
Deep psyche, psyche healing. The therapist helped her understand the workings of her psyche and how to cope with her anxiety.
Stereotype.
A fixed and unvarying idea or image that people have about what someone or something is like, but which is often not true in reality and may cause hurt and offense.
Examples:
Avoid stereotype. Negative stereotypes. Changing stereotypes about LGBTQ requires considerable effort.
Circulate.
To move continuously or freely around a place or closed system.
Examples:
Circulate a rumor. Circulate an agenda before the meeting. The fan circulates the air in the room quickly.
Vaudeville.
A type of variety show that was popular in the late 19th and early 20th century, featuring a mix of comedy, music, dance, and other forms of entertainment, often characterized by a series of short acts or sketches performed by different performers.
Examples:
Vaudeville comedian. Classic vaudeville. The vaudeville show had the audience in stitches with its comedic acts.
Supremacy.
The state, condition, or position of being superior to all others in authority, power, or status.
Examples:
A race for supremacy. Supremacy of a country. The empire's military power ensured its supremacy over the neighboring states.
Inferiority.
The state or condition of being lower in rank, quality, or status, a feeling or sense of being less worthy or capable than others.
Examples:
Inferiority complex. Inferiority mindset. The professor's scathing comments left the student with a sense of inferiority about their work.
Haunt.
To frequent or visit repeatedly, often in a way that is disturbing or unsettling. To occupy or fill the mind, often in a way that is unpleasant or persistent.
Examples:
Haunt memories. Haunt my conscience. The crowd's boos and jeers continued to haunt the performer long after the show ended.
Impersonate.
To pretend to be someone else, often with the intent to deceive or defraud. To imitate the mannerisms or speech of another person as a form of tribute or satire.
Examples:
Impersonate a government official. Impersonate a character. The comedian is famous for his ability to impersonate famous politicians.
Segregation.
The act or process of separating or isolating people, things, or groups based on race, gender, religion, social class, or other characteristics, a political or social system that enforces such separation or isolation.
Examples:
Racial segregation. Segregation of power. Segregation based on race or ethnicity is illegal and unjust.
Reappear.
To show up again or return after not being heard of or seen for a period of time.
Examples:
Reappear on the surface. Reappear throughout this book. Cancer has reappeared at the same site.
Grotesque.
Bizarre or fantastic in shape, appearance, or character. Fantastic, bizarre.
Examples:
Have grotesque design. Grotesque appearance. The grotesque sculpture made me feel uneasy.
Infiltrate.
To enter or penetrate a group, organization, or place covertly or secretly, usually with a specific purpose or goal in mind. To spread or diffuse through something gradually or subtly.
Examples:
Infiltrate the bloodstream. Infiltrate a community. The spy was able to infiltrate the enemy's headquarters undetected.
Ingrained.
Deeply rooted in someone's mind or behavior, difficult to change due to being established for a long time.
Examples:
Ingrained habit. Ingrained prejudice. Her fear of dogs was ingrained after a traumatic experience in childhood.
Subjugate.
To bring under control, to conquer, to make subservient to one's authority.
Examples:
Subjugate the enemy. Subjugate my ego. The conqueror sought to subjugate the defeated country.
Embody.
To represent or exemplify something, to give tangible form to an abstract idea.
Examples:
Embody my goal. Embody a spirit of charity. The company's new products embody the values of innovation and sustainability.
Perpetuate.
To make something continue or prevail for a long time.
Examples:
Perpetuate a myth. Perpetuate chronic pain. That work perpetuates his fame.
Impersonation.
The act of deliberately imitating or pretending to be someone else, often for comedic or deceptive purposes.
Examples:
Criminal impersonation. Impersonation act. His impersonation of the popular actor at the party was spot on.
Expansive.
Large or wide in extent or scope, friendly and open and willing to talk.
Examples:
With an expansive spirit. Expansive ocean views. The company has an expansive network of offices and locations around the world.
Dismantle.
To take apart or demolish a structure, machine, system, or the like, to strip off fittings or equipment.
Examples:
Dismantle a machine. Dismantle a system. The old building had to be dismantled because it was structurally unsound.
Oppress.
To treat people in a cruel and authoritarian way, especially by denying them the same freedoms, rights, etc. as other people.
Examples:
Oppress the minority. Oppress the people with force. Historically, many countries have often oppressed certain religions to gain the support of the majority of the population.
Humiliate.
To cause someone to feel ashamed, embarrassed, or degraded, especially in public or through revealing personal information.
Examples:
Humiliate him publicly. Humiliate the heckler in the audience. The boss humiliated her employee by belittling her in front of her colleagues.